If you have ever had that feeling of, I just don't even want to look at my task list. I don't want to look at my to-do list. I know there's stuff on there that I need to do, I have to do. Heck, maybe there's even stuff on there that I wanted to do, but it's just so much. It's so oppressive. I don't even want to look at it. Well, you're going to want to listen to this episode because we're going to talk about a strategy that you can use to trick your brain into wanting to look. Welcome to the Do More, Stress Less podcast. I'm your host, Alexis Hasselberger, a time management and productivity coach. In every episode, I give you actionable, practical tips to help you learn to use your time in a way that feels good to you every day. No more hustling, scrambling, or struggling to keep your head above water. So let's dive in, and soon enough, you'll be doing more and stressing less. Sometimes your to-do list is just too oppressive. It's so long. You stare at it and analysis paralysis. You don't want to do any of it. As I often tell my clients, lots of us are great at making a list and not that great at doing the things that we put on the list. Sort of like that classic Seinfeld joke about restaurants that can take reservations, but they can't keep reservations. But I digress. So sometimes you've conflated your someday maybe list with your real world to-do list, and that's making things messy and way more overwhelming than necessary. And if you're not sure what a someday maybe list is, go check the last episode. We talked all about it. Um, but I happened upon a strategy recently that was weirdly effective, and so I wanted to share it with you. Now, over my kids' winter break from school, I took a few weeks off. And usually, when I'm on vacation or taking time off, I like to limit my personal to do list to the things that actually must be done, like paying the bills, right? Because there's nothing worse than coming back from a vacation and feeling like you need a vacation from the vacation because you spent too much of it doing a bunch of tasks instead of enjoying yourself. But also, there were several areas of my house that really, really, really needed a good decluttering. The stuff had been piling up in a major way for way too long. But I didn't want to put decluttering on my to-do list because I didn't want to feel like I had to do this stuff, right? I didn't want to feel like I should be decluttering when what I wanted to do was, watch the Great British Bake Off while crocheting or spend a leisurely afternoon at the pottery studio. And so instead, I created a could do list. And on that could do list, I put all the decluttering tasks that I could do if I wanted to, so that I didn't have to use my memory to remember it. And that language of could do instead of to do meant that I didn't have to do them. There was no implied obligation. If I got to it, great. If not, well, no harm done. And you know what I found? By simply changing the language from to do to could do, I actually ended up getting quite a lot of it done. And not because I had to, but because there were some days where I wanted to. And if I hadn't have wanted to, then I wouldn't have felt bad about it. Are you someone who wants to do something less if you feel like you have to do it? If so, try this out because it could work for you. And if it does work for you, let me know. And that's a wrap on today's episode of the Do More, Stress Less podcast. If today's episode resonated with you, make sure to subscribe now so that you can save yourself time in the future and never miss an episode. It'll take 5 seconds to hit subscribe, and the payoff will be big. You'll never have to think about it again. And pro tip, you'll be using the decide once strategy and saving yourself from the fate of decision fatigue. Do yourself this quick kindness, and I'll see you next time.